down 28-0, come back to make it a 31-29 game. What can you say about that comeback?
Yeah, well, it's too little too late. Obviously dug ourselves in too big of a hole against a really good football team. Credit to them. They were able to take control of the game early, and we just had too many critical errors. And this is a humbling game, and unfortunately we got humbled today.
You mentioned some of the mistakes you made in falling behind, but what about the good things you did in coming back?
Yeah, I think we got a gritty group that they're going to play to the final seconds of the game, and that's what you saw, and kind of that's what we expect out of these guys, and I think that speaks to the character of the locker room. But all in all, it's a tough one, obviously a division game, and there's a lot of time and effort that goes into these games, and for a 3-hour window, and when you don't come up on top, it's very tough.
What did you think of Jordan Love's performance in his first game back?
I thought there was a lot of good things, man. I thought the poise that he shows and the command, obviously, that he has out there. It was good to see him back out there. I thought he was moving around pretty good for the most part, getting us out of trouble. I'm sure there's some things, just like there is every week, that you want to take back. But I do like how he kind of just stayed the course and never got too high or too low, and that's what we need from him.
Was this a tough game? I mean, you look at the receiving core, tough game to be without Jair.
Yeah, it's always tough when you're missing some of your best players. So John Money is an elite corner in this league, and not only missing him, but Carrington Valentine, who we think he's a pretty dang good corner as well. But that's part of the game. I mean, every team is missing players, and you got to find a way. It's that next man up mentality, and unfortunately, we just didn't do enough today.
Those 2 missed field goals, they ended up haunting you. It's you don't like to see it, but it's a factor, isn't it?
Oh, of course it is. I mean, anytime you have opportunity to score points and you don't make it, it is what it is. And I still got a lot of faith and trust in Narveson. I think I've seen it in practice, and he's a resilient guy, so I expect him to bounce back.
Final thing for you, Matt. Are there lessons to be learned from today's game? I mean, what a comeback. But again, you got down 28-0. Are there lessons to be learned?
Yeah, there's lessons learned in every game. In terms of just when you're winning, there's lessons to be taken from, and obviously when you lose, and those are tougher lessons. But you just got to make sure you continue to grow and learn from it, both good and bad.